Week 2 of this franchise series, 1-0. George also going 1-0 in his first game. Dolphins, Bills and Jets all 1-0. Patriots 0-1. And here we go. Chargers, we're going to be sticking with the Rams playbook. Let's go.
Shady! Throwing some shade. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see LaShawn McCoy coming up a big game a week ago.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Today,
against a very
after
hot
a
this
crazy
season Chargers,
weekend, it's
some good
on to week
football.
2, and we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of NC State. It's Phillip Rivers.
And Phillip Rivers has had just about all the accolades you can have in the NFL. He's put up big numbers. He's made multiple Pro Bowls. But what he wants more than anything, at least one Super Bowl appearance before his career is over.
The first down throw here for Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And the coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball
Good
loose
hit
and
as the
brings up
Chargers
second
go
down.
deep early doors.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Now he'll let it go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And Benjamin seems to be in some pain. You see him there, still down. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rivers now to throw on first down. Gates with a grab. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Sets up a nice second down for them.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now Gordon on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 21 carries, 81 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here. He's going to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Oh, no.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. They were looking good on second down,
and
but now
8
they're
now.
backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
3rd and 5 now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Here's Rivers. And it's caught.
Didn't get the sack.
And he takes it
Looped
in
it
for a Charger
over.
touchdown.
It's a good throw. Touchdown,
Chargers. And the Chargers take the
It's a
ball
good
down
drive
the
off
field
it.
and
Rivers. He
score
made a
on their
couple of
opening
good throws.
drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout
the field
occurs.
is
It becomes
Josh
tough for
Allen.
that defense if they're on the field
big,
that long.
strong
We'll see if they can
QB.
continue that in future drives.
He could have a
Allen in the
career like
Bills now
Philip
with a
Rivers. I'm
first
sure
and
he'd be
10
very
at their
happy.
own 25-yard line. Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Desmond
Upsetting
King
calls
making the
early
tackle.
doors with Browns being up
Well, it's time for them to be good
6-0.
teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
He's got a man complete. It's
Top
Clay.
receiver.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. It's caught.
Good
Jones.
possession catch there by Jones.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route.
Good blocking. Let's go for McCoy for a big game.
And able chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
From the
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes to the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games. And pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. T.Y. McGill forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Now
they were looking to get into Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Being chased out left.
And he hits there, 3rd and 20, huge completion.
All the way down to the 9. They're able to
Really
convert on 3rd down, and that
but
sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now McCoy. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
Murphy's in, the hero from last week's OT game. Gets nowhere this time. And he's injured. Down goes Murphy. Down goes Murphy.
We've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's McCoy. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
I'll try and get a stop.
But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on after that.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here. We get a stop here. Oh, could be calling timeouts.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Made it.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm like, what? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
Here we go. Down 10-3 at the half. Kind of need a TV here. See what we can do.
Now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
Drag route all day, baby.
Up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Could have been a pick. It's an interesting throw, but
another 13
completion.
yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No. Check. Patriots.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On play action, Allen.
Really gets tight end Clay
And he's
there.
going to
That's a
have the
completion.
1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to trap the ball in another.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Struggling big time. The run's been more or less held up, and we are struggling to
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Open man is Holmes. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, Matt was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
McCoy
He's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A good pick up there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. It's tight end Clay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring,
Ivory on the flat and just tag on the players to score. More than likely holding offense. They're zooming in on that big tackle. Holding. Offense it is. From a touchdown. All the way back to 13.
Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you
might have to go for it here as well on the 4th and goal.
Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side, complete. That's Jones. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal, and we're going to go for it here.
That means it's a
this
big time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. One final try here for Allen.
Ivory gets there. Touchdown, 4th and goal. Huge completion there.
Chris Ivory, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he's got it up and through.
Big drive there, big drive. Tied up this game 3 minutes ago.
So here comes the kickoff now.
Could have been another overtime
in this 4th quarter.
Bills.
Williams to return. Able to slither by. And not a bad return here. He gets it
could
out
have been
to the
going to overtime once
25-yard
again
line.
for this new season.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
It's a run.
Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Bounces out. We've stopped calling quite a while today. Averaging less than 2 from the league offers.
Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves? I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Have we spoken too soon as he gets quite a big run there.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line
3rd
right there.
and
They
3,
obviously
all of a
watched the
sudden.
tape a few times and made some adjustments.
To be a stopper.
On
That's
2nd and
2
long,
minutes to
it's
go.
really nice to see an offense that has enough
Need
confidence
a
to
stop.
run the
Want
football
that
in that
ball back
situation.
for
I think that
last
goes back to
minute
their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that let them believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Warning. Chargers using the clock well.
Find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Time for a break.
Feeling pressure.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's
leaning on our defense
as we
once
welcome
again.
you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rivers. Throw right side complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And
now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Get the ball back. You don't want him just using the clock well, running the ball like this. And you've missed a tackle.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice job
third
as he
down
rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Can we get
now
a
the
stop?
Bills will take another timeout.
Last time we went to
as
flat,
they'll talk
so
it
we're
over
going to
here
cover
before
that
what'll be an important 3rd down.
And hope that we can get a stop here. Try and cover the slants. It's a run.
They'll try and run it.
We've got there for the stop. Well done, lads.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
We've got a timeout here.
And now we're going to get a timeout here
We've
called
got
by
a
the
minute
defense.
36, no timeout.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over
Needing
what to do
at least
next.
a field goal to go to OT. And he's made
And
it.
this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So once again, Allen steps onto the field, needing points under 2 minutes for a comeback drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
He's back to throw. They'll roll him out.
Last time in OT, Allen got a lot done on the run and he starts first rush of the game, 15 yards.
First down.
Could it happen again here?
To avoid a big play, he's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking,
we have Knockers McCoy, big run there.
We call flatliner, level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Sticking the hurry up.
Back to throw.
McCoy now gets the flat. We'd love him to get out of bounds here, and he does. Just gives our offense a little breather.
6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another
Just
pitch and
stops the
catch
clock.
to the
We're going to try and get another run
just
here
continues to
from McCoy.
evolve.
He's probably a little bit tired and fatigued, but we're going to try and lean on a bit more. Oof, big blow up. And an injury timeout. It stops the clock, and McCoy is now out and injured.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a
We'll go to 5 wide. Cam Murphy once again in the game late. What can he do?
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, Josh Allen on the run.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Can you try and keep
when they
McCoy
watch
in the
film
game?
of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And off we go. And once again, Allen's off. Inside the 15, gets out of bounds. Third rush of the game, third rush on this drive. When will they put a QB spy on in the last 2 minutes to stop this man?
Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push.
And feed McCoy. McCoy's off. Oh. Got to play the hurry up now.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
18 seconds left.
He'll look to throw.
There's McCoy.
And he'll be brought down this time.
Can we get there?
5-yard line.
In trouble. 5, 4, 3. Snap it. No, I haven't got it off. And we've lost the game. What has happened there? We had so much time on the clock and we've thrown it away.
That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that.
I'm in shock here.
Flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the
Taking the L.
Congratulations to them.
Shouldn't have happened, but it has.
So for our
Game
visitors,
over.
It's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games.
And then all of a sudden, Josh Allen's taking his first loss.
Meanwhile,
The starting
for Buffalo,
QB.
they'll fall to 1-1.
He'll get scrutinised for that for sure.
For a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Couldn't get a comeback win 2 weeks in a row. And all of a sudden, we're 1-1. And back to 500 with some tough games upcoming in the schedule. Can our divisional rivals in Zamet and the Jets pounce on this slip up against the Dolphins? He does have a divisional. We shall see.